What'd you tell him? Oh,
I
what did he
told
say?
him. I told him. I said, you got two options. You could walk away, or I could make you leave, because you're uninvited.
Yeah.
No, I'll leave. I'll leave. I said, okay. See you at the next meeting.
They even have HOAs in RV parks. Did you know that?
Oh wow.
No.
Yeah, there's a couple that I used to watch on YouTube, and they travel the country in an RV. They live in an RV,
Mhm.
and they had one in Florida, and the HOA people were constantly spying on them.
Yeah, there's one that's closing here. That was at the. There's a big zoo over here in Palm Beach. They had a giant trailer park where people would come and stay.
Mhm.
After some, I think it's like 25 years or 35 years, they're closing it
Huh.
because they got some other people bought the property. They're going to keep the zoo, but they want to get rid of the trailer park area.
Well, I think this RV park was actually probably in Orlando, I'm guessing, or on the east coast of, or the west coast of Florida. I think I can't remember Tampa or Orlando.
It's probably on Liberty's side.
Could be. I said one piece of bacon.
One parked car at one time.
There you go.
Don't park a trailer there.
Yeah, no battery issues tonight, guys. I got 98% battery. It's charging. We're good.
No echo.
No echo.
You're doing great.
I'm living a charmed life tonight. I don't know what
Mhm.
But I took the power adapter. It's one of those USB-C things, and it had been loose. It kept pulling out real easily. All I did was flip it over and plugged it back in. It's nice and tight. It's not pulling loose, and it's charging. So
There you go.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that easy. I still want to get a new
No.
laptop.
We went out and we got our bread and milk. Don't worry about it. We're gonna build the bread and milk igloo.
Toilet paper. You got your toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper too.
Yeah, get your toilet paper.
Don't forget
No,
to
the
get your
good is
wipes.
upon us.
I
We
remember
actually-
when COVID hit, everybody was
Yeah.
buying the toilet paper and the wipes, and then they
Yeah.
made a thing where they couldn't bring it back, and people had pallets of it.
We actually in Oklahoma one day we had snow, we had an earthquake, and we had a tornado all in one day.
Jesus.
Damn, Mark.
Not the same part of Oklahoma, but different parts of Oklahoma. But they called it the snow-nado or something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. We kind of live on a border of air masses. Is why we get these crazy weather. We get the dry air comes from the west. We get the Gulf moisture coming up from the south. When they collide, we get this crazy weather.
I spy with my eye.
Let's spy with your eye. I'm gonna get my intro video ready, guys.
Yeah, my little sister called to me earlier. We went out to the store. We got some food and some flashlights and batteries. And
Nice.
do I leave the faucet on a little bit? I'm like, you'll be fine. Relax.
I'll read that message after the show. I ain't got time for it right now. Nonsense.
Oh man.
And you guys watch that or see that movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, it was mostly filmed in Alabama, up by Mobile.
Wow.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that.
The house where the kid was abducted from is in Alabama,
Hmm.
and it's for sale. It's actually right next to a strip mall in an apartment complex. It's not out in the country anymore. That's one of my favorite movies. I watch it. In fact, I
like it
got
too.
a special edition on DVD.
I like that too. Saw that when I was a kid. Good
Yeah,
movie.
you and I were 11 years old when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, I love all those old movies, the 80s, 70s, 80s movies.
I
Me
watched
too.
a lot of 70s movies here lately for some reason. A lot of them are free on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have an app on my Fire Stick, and it's plays all the stuff. You got 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Nice.
I got to watch Flight of the Navigator and
never seen that movie.
Explorers.
Mark,
Good
do you
movie.
remember who played the mom in Close Encounters?
Mm-hmm.
The mom from Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Yep.
That's
Melinda
right. Yes.
Melinda Dillon.
And Melinda Dillon also played in the hockey movie Paul Newman, Slapshot. She was the
Slapshot.
she was the psychotic or whatever kind of strange.
Oh, I hadn't
Mhm.
seen that one.
I can't
I've heard
do
of
it
it,
too
but I haven't
much
seen
here. Family show, but yeah, she was that too.
Did you guys see the trailer, the teaser trailer for Masters of the Universe? That's gonna be good.
It is showtime. Hello, everybody. It is Thursday night. You know what that means. It means we're going spanning the globe. My name is Mark Baggert. I'm your host. Joining me tonight, to my left, to your right, Mr. Richard Ward, a.k.a. The Warden.
What's up, everybody?
Down below him, Mr. Andy B. from Love Those Wrestling Belts.
Good evening, everybody.
And right down here, from Championship Belt Brothers and Championship Figure Brothers, I always leave that out, Mr. Ben Walker.
What's up, everyone?
We are sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt Leathering and by Ashley's Southern Designs. And of course, as always, we are proud members of the DAV Network, who bring you such great podcasts as this one and as the Double Drop Kick podcast, which is on a temporary hiatus right now. So, and also the broadcast. Be sure you check them out when you can. And we're also trying to get to 500 members, or not 500 members, 500 subscribers on the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel. I'll get it out. Once we get to 500, we're going to give away this beautiful dual-plated CNC Winged Eagle by Unique Championship Belts on American leather. But we got to get to 500. We're at 248 right now. We're almost halfway there. Let's get halfway and just keep on going from there and to give this beautiful belt away. So, guys, how you doing tonight?
What is going on, guys?
Doing
Not
great.
much. I do want to kind of give an update, but again, I'm not privy to give a whole lot of details. But we asked for prayers for Kevin Davenport from the Double Dropkick podcast. We did get some encouraging news, but we still need prayers for continued improvement. So if you're a praying person, we would greatly appreciate that, as well as his family would appreciate that as well. And Kevin is a very valuable member of the DAV Network and of the Belt Hobby. He is a co admin for Wide World of Belts, and he's a co-admin your group, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So prayers, continued prayers, greatly appreciated.
Love you, Kev.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Kevin,
Kev.
man.
Come back soon.
I think me and Nyla are registered at the Piggly Wiggly.
Let's shout out our viewers tonight. We got Miss Rains. Good evening, sir. Thank you for that. And hello, Lisa. Oh, we also got Nor. Yeah, Nor. Commenting early tonight. He was first last week.
Yep.
He's always number one.
Absolutely. Hope things are well in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Jesse Santana. Heard about that. And prayers for your wife.
Straight prayers out for her.
Prayers for total healing.
Mm-hmm.
So our heart goes out to you. I know that can't be easy. Platinum Swords, hello.
What's up,
What's
Platinum?
up, Platinum?
Hopefully you'll be staying with us the entirety of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Prayers everywhere. Everybody's needing prayers. It's just a tough time.
Sure is.
Chris is saying hello to everybody. Wrestling Bonkers over in the UK.
What's up, Bonkers?
Across the pond. Thank you. CJ Smith, I'm glad you're
Sorry,
watching.
Dad, Mike. What's
What's
up,
up,
CJ?
Ethan Thompson from
Ethan,
the broadcast.
what's up, bud?
And what's up?
Lane Ledford. Howdy,
What's
sir.
up, Lane?
How you doing, Lane?
Jason Cortez.
What's up, man?
Jason, what's up, buddy?
Great guy. I'm waiting for his birthday to come up so I call him and sing happy birthday in English. I don't know how to sing in Spanish. Oh, wonderful guy. Wonderful guy. There you go, Ben. There you go.
There you go, Ben.
I spy.
Yep. He spied too. Yeah, they haven't announced yet whether we're closing schools here. We got winter weather coming in tomorrow. We got some sleet coming in, possibly some pretty heavy snow.
Yeah,
and
East
for this
Coast,
part of
we're gonna be
Oklahoma,
hit-
that's
We're
not
gonna be hit
common.
big time Saturday, but Sunday, big
The
time.
baddest luck for me is I'll have 14 inches of sunshine.
Come on.
Rub it in, Richard. Oh my!
Give those double drop kicks for Kevin. Hopefully he's watching. Rick Hernandez, glad you're watching. We were talking
Hey,
about
Ricky, how you doing,
mentioning
buddy?
you earlier. It looked
What's
like you're
up, Ricky?
very, very busy with restoning.
Yeah, he's
This
got a
guy
lot
is
of-
your go-to for restoning and for repainting.
Ricky's always
Blake?
got good stuff going on.
Say his name and he will appear.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Cuddles, hello.
What's up, Cuddles?
What's up, Cuddles?
Got any
Yeah, I
bacon?
know, and we're gonna be showing those here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum wasn't feeling the He-Man trailer. Michael
I think
Cannon,
there's more to
my
come.
cousin,
What's up,
Hey,
Michael?
watching from New Mexico. Hello.
Nice warm state.
Maurice Buckner.
What's up, Reese?
What's up, Reese?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
AD Terry watching. Hello.
There he is, AD.
What's up,
How you
AD?
doing?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You guys throwing up those DDKs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Greatly appreciated. That's right. Kevin also helped build the Northern Michigan Wrestling Society group.
Mhm.
Another group you should go support. Piggy Wiggly, that's Vicky. Okay. Ah,
Then I'll say we're at Boosie's.
Bussies.
Boosie's, yeah.
Careful how you
On
say
the
that.
bussies.
Oh yeah, the beef jerky sticks.
Did you guys see the video of the guy that took the emotional support duck into Bucky's?
No.
He got kicked out because he was holding up some stuff and the duck kept grabbing that with his beak, and they kicked him out and banned him for life and made him
Oh,
pay for
wow.
the Bucky figure that the duck bit.
Oh wow.
I thought about changing the theme up. I'm wanting to change the intro up, but it just takes a lot of time I don't have right now, but I'd like to do that. Your brother. No snow in Florida. Now I have seen it dip below freezing down there because it's killed the
Well,
orange crop.
Well,
before.
North Florida had it last weekend.
Okay.
Sunny Hills, Florida had it.
Okay. Damon, if you'll watch here a little bit, I'm going to do the build of the week. I'll talk about that. Jim Mills,
What's up,
hello.
Jim? What's going on, man?
There's
Definitely.
somebody you know, Richard.
Hey.
This
She
is
looks
Warden.
She looks familiar.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully we're on the big screen tonight.
Yeah, we probably are. I don't
Been
know.
a while. Been a while.
All right. So speaking of the belt of the week, we have a viewer submitted belt of the week. CJ Smith sent me a video, and I don't think he intended to be belt of the week, but I said, hey, if you can make this video a little bit longer, I'll feature his belt of the week. So he sent me the video and a lengthened version. However, he doesn't have the belt in hand quite yet, but it's going to be shipped out this week. But it's a beautiful belt. Let me put it up here. Well, before I do that, we got to do the intro for it. This is CJ Smith's belt of the week. It is the custom AAA belt, title belt by Titan Craft Belts. He said they're a great company to work with, great communication. Its main plate is 6 millimeters thick, and all side plates are 4.5 millimeters thick. All zinc alloy plates. Total CNC engraving with full details and original leather as well.
Nice.
Beautiful belt. I haven't heard of this belt, but it's a very nice belt. There's the snap boxes.
That's the one that Dominic holds, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It looks like it got Velcro instead of snaps because that one end didn't have snaps on it. But look at that detail. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Octagon shaped plates. Got the
It's
lion.
It's different.
And this is AAA. That's that Latino
Yep.
promotion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that
Campion.
WWE acquired.
WWE owns it now.
Campion. That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Del Rio was their champion, wasn't he? At one time.
I believe so.
Yes. Mhm.
Alberto Del Rio. Sorry. Very nice belt. Thanks for sharing that, CJ. Belt of the week. If you would like to have your belt feature as belt of the week, send me a video similar to this. But make sure it's about a minute long. Show some close-ups. Show the front, the back, close-up of the plates. Give me some information on it. But don't make it any more than a minute and 20 seconds.
And you don't need no volume. You don't need no volume on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and mute the sound. Mute the sound. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I had a submission one time. It was sound like Darth Vader was filming. Yeah, mute the sound and get some good close-ups, good video, about a minute to a minute 20 seconds long, and send it to me, and we'll go from there. If you need my email address, because sometimes Messenger has a limit as to how long you can do that, we'll figure it out. So,
And there's a certain way to film it, just like the one you've seen.
yeah, so I'll film it with your phone's turned sideways, not vertical, because you get more of the belt in there. A lot of people do it vertically. We also have had a couple of new belt days this week. Again, I'm gonna start with CJ Smith. He got this. What is it? I skipped this one here.
Bare knuckle fish.
Bare knuckles
championship. Fighting
Yeah.
championship.
It's a mini bare knuckle
wow.
fighting championship by Max McGall's. It came. He also sent a coin in the shape of the Intercontinental belt, the classic Intercontinental belt. But
Cool.
you kind of tell, since that's a coin, you can kind of tell how small that belt is. I think it's a desktop belt, not a mini, but a desktop belt. But look at the detail for such a small belt. Isn't that nice?
I'd like a copy of the original one, the big size one.
It's a very nice belt. I'm not a big fan of round plates, but that's actually turned out pretty nice.
Kind of gives you that feel like the trophy style belt that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. But this was an in-stock belt. Oh, we're not on the big screen. Okay. All right. This was an in-stock belt, but it took 5 months for the belt to arrive. Max, you got to work. You got to work on that. You got to do better than that. An in-stock belt should not take 5 months. We've had Max on the show. Max has been good for the hobby. He's not just a maker; he's a collector as well. He's a wrestler, but that's just not good business. So let's not take so long to ship out belts and ghost people. So do better. I say it as respectfully as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Our other other new belt day is by Ricky Hernandez.
New belt day.
Yeah, I got to scroll back up. Hang on. Whoops. Find my notes here. Okay. My teleprompter got away from me here. I can't scroll back up. This is a Nawaz block logo Big Eagle HD on blue strap.
Wow.
And he got that in I think he purchased it from somebody. I didn't write the name of the person down, but he just got that belt today or yesterday. It's a beautiful belt. Absolutely beautiful. So congratulations to him on that acquisition. It goes along with his scratch logo that's right there next to it.
Two of my favorite belts.
Big Eagle has grown on me. It really has grown on me. So congratulations on your new belt day. Again,
that's a heck of a curve on that main plate.
It is.
Right?
It is. I'm not a big fan of the big curves. I'm just not.
I think on mine I have the same curve on both of mine. Scratch logo and the other one.
Let's catch up with the comments here. He put green emeralds on that belt instead of red rubies. I forgot about that. Don't bring up Dominic. The strap is black. He had him do it in green. Okay. The longer the better. We're not number 2 yet.
That's what she said.
Beltgasm. He's going to moan in his video. You're welcome. Thank you for sending that.
And thank you for sharing.
Appreciate that. In stock 5 months. We've heard that before. Yeah. In stock belts makers, if you're watching, means it's ready to ship that day or the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Or since payments received. So
That's what it's supposed to mean.
yeah. That blue was beautiful, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that blue pops.
Yeah. Thank you. Curve is perfect on both. I like a nice subtle curve, but
I actually have a classic Shields and what was the other one? I think the other one's red leather. The logo, scratch logo.
okay. Also want to. I got into a situation today. Well, actually, I get a situation, but I just had a conversation with a maker today. Let me find my notes here because I'll make sure I get this out correctly. Makers, when a customer pays you for a completed belt, it's usually good business to ship that belt either that day or the next day. Or if you have a batch of belts to go out, you wait till like a certain day of the week to ship all your shipments out, your orders out. That's fine. But don't tell the customer, I'm going to ship your order tomorrow. And then don't say anything for a couple of days. And then that customer hits you back up again saying, where's my tracking information? You say, I'll get it to you tomorrow. I'm sorry. Tomorrow is not every day down the line. That is not good customer service. A couple of makers have pulled this on me 2 or 3 times. They want your money right immediately, but when they want it's time to ship the order, it's like, well, I'll give it to you whenever you get it. That's just not good business. So makers, you've got to take care of your customers. That's what keeps you in business.
Mm-hmm.
Putting customers off, ghosting them is terrible business. And that's going to be a way to lose customers because word of mouth gets around.
Well, too, and a lot of people want to pay half when, before, and they want to pay half after they receive it.
Yeah. But promising tomorrow for 2 or 3 days in a row. I mean, sorry, tomorrow is the day after you had the previous conversation. It's not, let's wait a couple of days and we'll ship tomorrow. No, that's the game that we don't like to play. So if the roles were reversed and I said, I'll pay you tomorrow, and then you hit me up the next day and say, where's my money? Oh, I'll give it to you tomorrow. They wouldn't like that.
I'm glad you paid you for a cheeseburger on Tuesday.
Yeah. Demon has a curve. I'm not going to ask where. I don't want to know. Hello, Buck. Hello, Oklahoma. You're going to get some. I think you're going to get more snow we're getting up in Tulsa area. So our topic tonight, and it's kind of, I had trouble figuring how to word this, but basically I got to thinking about world title belts, and what should and should not be included on the belt to make it considered an actual world title. I thought this would be an interesting conversation because we've had that debate before when we talk about details on belts. So let's start off with the main plate. And I got some pictures here. I'm gonna load these pictures up. Let's talk about this while I'm loading up these pictures here. And Andy and I had a conversation before the show started about one particular element.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull them up here. Just a second. Go ahead and talk about it, guys.
Yeah, the traditional style. I like this cookie cutter thing.
There's some various world titles, tag team titles and stuff like that. But every title has, some of them have common elements. Some have different elements. Some have creative things that aren't included in any of their belts. For example, on the main plate, you usually have like a globe or an eagle or maybe the company logo on it.
Or sometimes they just have like on that one on the top, on the TNA on the top, like just the wings. Not even the bird, just the wings.
Yeah. And Andy, the conversation we had it before the show is, we talk about an eagle. You get the winged eagle. Mm-hmm. You get the Hogan 84 and 85 belts have an eagle on it. They're world titles. But I associate the eagle with the United States of America. That's the national bird. Yep. So, while I like it, I think it's a really cool feature. I don't think it represents a true world title because an eagle is, more commonly associated with with the United States.
But maybe it's just that the eagle is such a revered and such a majestic bird that they think, well, we're going to put that with, be the the most strongest, figure that the eagle is with the world. It's maybe just them together.
Yeah, you got to use a globe and the eagle in some fashion or form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's another example. This is the most common thing in the WWE here is the network logo.
Cookie cutter.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that. I don't necessarily care for it, but let's don't make it so predominant on the belt. I mean, it just screams WWE.
Well, to me, it screams Vince.
But look at where the champion banner is at. The big W there takes so much away from that little tag down there. It says undisputed champion or world champion.
Well, then they came out the world heavyweight title belt, which is absolutely gorgeous. I was hoping that they would maybe make a new undisputed similar to that.
Yeah.
And I got that picture somewhere. Says I find it.
Look at the globes. Those are just on the temporary side plates, the red globes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
There you go. Look at how beautiful that is.
Yep.
Yeah, but again,
now, I will say this though. I do think the network logo is overstated on this. Just if it had just been a little bit smaller, I'd been happier. But
yeah, right in the center of the W should have been a little bit smaller.
It's like you're trying to smack us in the face. Okay.
today is Tully Blanchard's birthday. Happy birthday if you're watching.
Happy birthday, Mr. Blanchard. One of my favorites.
Hey, didn't he hold a certain title?
Oh my God!
Tully Blanchard.
The Tully Blanchard belt.
Oh no, that was Tully Blanchard.
That was
world title, right?
That was his cousin.
Yeah, Tully Blanchard. That was Tully Blanchard.
His cousin Sully Blanchard.
Oh wow!
I did not know that.
Wow.
Nor have you ever eaten an eagle? I had to ask you, bro.
You can't do that in the United States.
You better not do that in the United States. Oh no.
Yeah, I like the AEW title. I like the changes they did a little bit on the new one.
But look at this world title right here. You got that big network logo there, and the world champion banners just kind of blend into the belt. You can't hardly see them.
Yeah,
it's just that the logo is so overpowering, even though it's on a globe.
You got the network logo smacking you in the face, and then you're just like trying to read, okay, world champion. But everything around it is really gorgeous.
They could have did it in black. They could have did it in black paint instead of doing.
I think the logo should go up at the very top, and let the rest of the features speak for themselves.
The logo is just so darn annoying. I mean, that's just right there.
Yeah.
It's just
At least the lions look like lions on the belt.
Not Rafiki.
They don't look like crackheads on each side of the belt.
Yeah. That's exactly. They're not treated for the things they're supposed to represent. They're just they're props.
Mm-hmm.
They're props.
They're all props.
Don't get me started with that.
Yeah. And then we have your more classic style here, the dome globe. Now, what else should go on the main plate, guys? You got your prominent feature in the middle, which should be like a globe or some type of a bird or wings or something like that. What else should be on there?
I like the old school style where you don't necessarily need a nameplate or side plates.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think it's cool that they have it, but I'd like to see a more traditional championship.
I don't know. The side plates today kind of like cheapen the belt somewhat for me.
Yeah.
Grapplers, that's a good,
Yeah,
grapplers,
I agree.
Wrestling trophies for not like high school collegiate wrestling have wrestlers on the trophies, so when they have them on
and then you have a wrestling ring on there somewhere, on the side plate or something.
Yeah. And now here's your TNA. Is this the Midwestern?
Yes.
Okay. This has, I guess that's an eagle. It's not just wings. I see an eagle's right below the world banner. You got the eagle's head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This was a unique design. I like this design. I like the original one, but I like this one too.
TNA has always had nice belts.
Yeah, they're nice. I wish they'd sell them, have a shop version.
Mm-hmm. Their current belts are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
The problem is they don't really have a good TV deal. They probably can't make enough money to have these
Well,
things.
they just signed with AMC, so
oh wow.
Hopefully, this is tonight's their second episode.
Hang in there, man.
Oh, Ben lost his power.
Oh. Oh, hang in there, Ben.
Had to look at that name. I was like, who the heck is that?
Ben is
You and me
vicious.
both,
Come on.
Chris. You and me both, Chris. Hopefully his backup generator kicks in if he has one.
Mhm. Definitely.
Let's see. Two more pictures in. But I like that Midwestern style TNA belt.
I do too.
Yeah. I like the side plates with the globes. And I like how the Eagles feathers just go up and they go around.
Ben's fault now. And something I was talking about the guys, or talked to the guys about before the show, is that the eagle, the Nazi Party, has some type of an eagle in some of their representation, which is not a good representation, but that's just another example of an eagle. So,
We got to remember, I think it's Poland. Poland has another version of it too.
do they? Okay.
Yeah, I think Poland or something like that,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
And then you got the winged eagle, of course,
Mm-hmm.
which actually looks good on that belt. It also looks good on the big eagle belt.
I like the round version and I like the contour version where the Eagles feathers just peek out at the top. Yep, I agree.
That was it. It was a dual-headed eagle. That's right.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
No. We're just talking about the bird
Yeah, just the bird.
as a reference.
Give the Nazis the bird. Give them a double bird. Double bird.
Yeah, I agree, CJ.
I don't have a problem with the eagle. I just say it doesn't necessarily represent a world title as much as it does an American title or a U.S. title, but I like the feature. I do.
Could you imagine the eagle in like a 4D with the globe?
Oh, yeah.
That would look nice.
There's a better picture of it.
And bringing the banners up more, and the heavyweight one, bring it down lower.
Oops, keep clicking the wrong thing here.
There's so many ways you can do it. Like, AWA, no Eagles.
I
Yeah,
got a
that's
picture of
good
that one
belt.
coming up. I got a picture of that one coming up here in a minute. Here we go. Here's the other TNA belt, the Wildcat version. I used to like that belt, but I kind of like the Midwestern a lot more than I did this one. And this is a heavy belt. I relettered one of these. They're
I like
huge.
that one. I like the Midwest too.
And one thing about that, they got the banners so huge that they overpower the rest of the belt. The other features, I mean, can you tell me what features are on that belt, on that main plate? That's a little too much.
It's hard to see. It's kind of hard to see.
I mean, you got the giant TNA logo. You got the heavyweight championship.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. This is too
No,
much. Too much going on. Too much.
I thought it was a nice looking belt, but then I re-leathered one, and man, those things are heavy and huge.
And mine's got like black suede on the back of it.
Yeah. I can't remember who bought the one I did. Now here's one I like.
My
the
favorite.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
My favorite.
I had one of these.
Well, what can you say? Everything's traditional on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got the lion
I've
in
always
the center.
I've always said this about the Japanese belts. They're very ornate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just very decorative, very ornate. A lot of detail in these belts. I agree.
Exactly.
I totally agree.
I mean, we said it before. The V4 was one of the best championships in wrestling.
It's a piece of artwork.
You know,
and it's been recently brought back. I'll take this any day, 8 days a week over the V5.
Yep.
That V5 just, I mean, the V5 is not an ugly belt. I just don't like the shape of the main plate. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I got that one. I want to get the Intercontinental one, but I want it the same size as the V4.
I had this one. I sold it to AD Terry, and then the nameplates fell off on the side plates. I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. You scanned him on that one, didn't you?
I did a scan. Yeah. He still brings that up. But I tell you what, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going there. Not going there. But I love this belt. I do. I wish I sold it because it really doesn't fit my collection. One Japanese belt just, I don't know, just looked out of place with all the NWA belts and WD belts. But it is a beautiful belt. If I had room, and had a couple more of those belts, I'd have this one. But it's another heavy. Here we go.
What's up, lady? You scammed them.
Yeah, what is it with you with size?
Hey, size matters.
2mm V4. Well, if you stack it, it doesn't look 2mm.
Yeah, you can get a 2mm V4.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 levels of stacked plates on this one.
Yeah, mine I believe is a 4. I think it's a 4mm stacked. Maybe it's like 6. The main plate.
Mine's like almost 25 pounds. It's heavy as can be.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I'm glad you asked about that, Devon. He must have saw what I was loading up here. Now, I like this one, not just because of the shape of the plates, because I'm a WCCW fan, but I think this is not perfect, but it's very, very nice. You got the big oval-shaped globe on there. You got all the banners. You got the columns on the sides.
Yep.
Nothing really overpowering. You got World Class Wrestling Associated at the top. It doesn't overpower the belt.
yeah. You have tradition there, like the pillars and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, the banners.
Yep.
The globe, just the way the presentation is of the globe.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it, it kind of looks like the Hogan belt, somewhat. Like Hogan belt was made after. Yeah.
I always thought this resembled the NWA tag team plates, except for the bottom part of it. I mean.
Yeah.
And I think that might be where that idea came from, and they just made it the same shape at the top.
Well, if they're both Millikins, it probably would have been, you know.
I tell you what, though, the original United States title with the Statue of Liberty on it, I thought that was a good touch for that belt.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, the U.S. title had Statue of Liberty, WWE's United States title. Yep.
You're talking, the first WWE United States title. Yeah, on the side plates got the Statue of Liberty. Yep.
Damon makes a good point here. Yeah, the first official Black World Champion who doesn't get enough credit for this was Iceman King Parsons.
Exactly.
I remember seeing him win. Yep.
And I did too. But I think the reason why he doesn't get the credit he should is because of the way that title was won. The lights went out. Nobody knows what really happened. It's just that Kerry got knocked unconscious and he made the pin.
It was a Tony Khan moment.
But officially, he was the first Black World Champion.
Mm-hmm, he was, yes.
And I don't take anything from Ron Simmons. I think his was more high profile, but Iceman King Parsons did it first.
Was Iceman a heel when he won that?
Yes.
Okay.
He was, yeah. And I don't really know what led up to his turning heel. I didn't like it.
I don't either. I can't remember.
I didn't like him as a heel.
No, I didn't either.
Thought he was a great baby face, but as a heel, I just didn't care for it.
I always loved it when he came.
And somebody, when I posted the banner for the show tonight, this belt was on that banner, and somebody asked me, "Was that belt gold?" It was, but it was also dual plated. I think when Kevin held the belt, it was dual plated.
Oh wow, he was with the Freebirds.
Yeah. They called him the Blackbird. They called him the Blackbird. That was before my time.
Okay, he turned on the Boogie Woogie Man, huh?
That was in Mid Atlantic, and I didn't watch Mid Atlantic. No, you're thinking of Pistol Pez Watley.
Yeah, Pistol Pez definitely turned on Jimmy Valiant.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, Shaska. He went from Pistol Pez to Shaska Watley.
Yep.
I hated that name too.
I did too.
But Kevin was the first Von Erich to hold this belt, and I think the one he won was actually dual plated. The one that Kerry held, which I think might be the one that's on display in Israel, was actually all gold. But I don't call this the perfect world title, but to me, it represents everything a world title should be. There's nothing overpowering about it. You got the globe, which represents the entire world. You got the banners, and even the word heavyweight is kind of subdued a little bit. You got the columns, the pillars on the sides, and the World Class Wrestling at the top. There's really no.
Wow, Rick Rude was the first holder on the belt. Wow.
Well, he was the American Heavyweight Champion when they decided to go worldwide. So he was still holding the American Heavyweight Championship belt, but being called the World Champion. Then they came up with this belt he wore to the ring the night he lost it to Chris Adams.
Speaking of Rick Rude, did you see the video of him bench pressing? It just came out recently. Yeah, there was a video of him bench pressing.
Damon, I think the gold version is the one that might be in Lawler's. No, I don't know. Yeah, because he won it off of Kerry. Kerry had the gold. Yeah, he's got the gold one. He's got the gold one. And I think the dual plated one that Kevin held, I think it's the one that was in Israel because Kevin went over there a lot. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But if you look up WCCW title in Israel, it should show you a picture of it. It's on display at a mall, shopping mall there, or an arena, somewhere, some big building over there. But anyway, that's the main plate. I still got more pictures, but a couple more pictures. Let's talk about the side plates. How many side plates should be on a belt? And I know we're gonna get different answers because everybody has their own taste.
I think four. I think
Yeah,
four,
I would
on
like
each
a
side.
4 on
Two on each side.
Yep. And if you have to, you could have a logo plate with the top. With the is it a? Get your mind out of the gutter, guys. Tip or no tip?
That you're getting ahead of me here. Here's a AWA, the inmate.
See, I like
Which
that.
was, I do too. But this was created in a prison, so by prisoners who probably didn't know much about titles, but I thought they did a decent
Sheet
job of
metal, wasn't it? Real thin.
Yeah, supposedly,
Really
yeah.
thin.
Unified belt is underrated. It's a beautiful belt. Yeah, it's a beautiful belt. Tip.
I mean, the badges alone on the side plates. United States right there, the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I like that. I like that version.
And then it looks like a coin in the middle of it at the bottom of the state map.
Oh. Oh my!
Hey, funny guy.
Well, I don't. I think Eddie was still a little boy when this was made, but that's a good suspect there. Side plates. Typically, a lot of them have grapplers on one of them. What are all the other ones? A shield of some kind.
You have the shield. You have map.
Map, yeah, map of the territory.
What would you call that at the bottom? Torches on each side.
No, those are what do they call it when you offer a leaf of some type? I'm trying to think of what the
A branch
what was
of
it,
peace. A branch of peace, or I mean.
yeah, the one that the dove had when he came back to the ark,
Okay.
something like that, some kind of a leaf. Yeah.
Yes.
When I first saw this belt in the wrestling magazine, I thought it was ugly. It looked like sheet metal.
I didn't like it at first either.
But it's grown on me. It's grown on me.
The replicas look better than the actual belt itself.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
thicker
because
plates.
it's not made. It was made out of sheet metal. These aren't not.
Mhm.
Olive leaf. Thank you. Olive branch. Olive
Yeah,
branch.
that's it.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
There
you.
you
go.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Well, if you listen to everybody else, Andy and I were.
Yeah, we were there. Come on now.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
We
paddled
weren't
the-
alive then.
We paddled the darn thing.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Mark was in the front. Andy was in the back.
We
Sound
hammered
like
a few we hammered a few nails into it. we had to sweep the. Never mind.
So guys, tell me, was Moses really in the front spreading the sea?
I don't know.
I'm not going to touch that one.
I'll touch that one either. Andy did it. Mildred Burke. I'm not far behind you.
She was better
I'm not far
looking than
behind
Mae Young. Come on.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. She wasn't a bad looking lady. She
She
really
wasn't
not
in her
May.
day. No, she was not bad looking in her day.
No, but
Did
the
you
actress
see-
who played her. Ooh,
Did
Yeah.
you see the picture that they had of the lady from the Golden Girls, the main character, Dorothy, and they had Trish Stratus' picture at the same age together? They put them
Huh.
side by side,
uh-uh.
her at 50 and her at 50 together, and she looked
I didn't see that.
older than she was back then.
Back to the side plates. He delivered me.
I'm not touching that either.
No, Andy delivered the leg.
The Arthur. Yeah, the leg. Yeah.
No, I delivered the hand. Mark
The
the
hand.
child.
The twin.
Yeah. So back to the side plates. We're getting off track, guys. Some have grapplers on them. Some have other representations, like a map of the territory. In the case of the Dome Globe, you got the flags for different countries that are
Mhm.
represented. the IWGP and the Hogan 84-85 have names of the wrestlers who previously held the title.
Big
Mhm.
Green.
Big Green, yeah. Preservatives working. But I mean, what in your guys' minds makes up a world title for as far as the side plates? What should belong on the side plates of a world title?
Me, I would say the grapplers, some form of star or something that represents wrestling, like a ring or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I've seen some side plates where they have the company, you know, whoever their logos on some of the side plates. You know, it just depends how they do it, and they don't overdo.
You got it
stuff
right
on the
there.
side plates.
Yeah.
That's perfect
Well,
right there.
Like the WCCW Heavyweight Championship I showed earlier, they had the countries, different countries
Mhm.
on the side plates.
Yep.
Everywhere they were seen on television, they did that. They had Israel, they had Great Britain. I can't remember what they were
Like Jesse
for.
said, whether it's a world title or world tag team, it should have representation of
The
the
belt-
entire world.
The belt I felt had the best side plates was the NWA television title.
Yes.
Because you had every network, and then you had a satellite dish. That was so
Mhm.
neat how they did that.
Mm-hmm.
That is always will be a great belt. Love that belt.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dome Globe, another belt that had the representation of around the world.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. The AEW title has some very unique side plates. It's just basically the coin in the middle. It's got the AEW logo
Well,
on
they
it.
didn't used to have that, but now they have it where they're copying WWE having the round, you know, the champions on the side plates.
Yeah.
I heard they got pressured to make those side plates now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think a lot of people are complaining they wanted something they could customize.
Yep.
Multi-tag titles. I haven't seen those. I don't know if that's a joke or not. I didn't know they had tag titles. But the Big Eagle had the WF logo on the side plates. He's a lion holding the dagger. Yep, that's a good. Yeah.
Yep.
Some of them have a coat of arms of some kind.
Yeah, I forgot about the McMahon crest on.
That's right. The
crest,
crest
on the Big Eagle. The Big Eagle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wasn't Stephanie going to get that tattooed on her at one time?
I don't know.
No, she got Macho Man tattooed on her.
And he wasn't using any ink, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I heard different.
Hey, look who's here. Look who's here. Kevin O'Keefe.
What is up,
welcome
Kevin?
back, buddy.
Where
What's
you been?
up?
Yeah, where you been?
Ice have you in custody or something?
Mark,
Welcome
that's
back.
bad. Mark,
We're glad you're back. Another great leather guy. So
Yep.
there's your options there.
opinions of the host are their opinions and their opinions only. Don't be represented.
Oh, okay. Not the Mulkey brothers, but the Mulkovich. Yeah. The cast belts. Yeah, and the NWA cast tags had countries on them too. Now they had Arabia on there, which they weren't watching Arabia, but they were actually a regional world title, world tag team title.
I mean, another belt, if you could talk about it with the side plates, was the Backlund belt, the Bob Backlund belt. That was the side plates were different. It had the different countries on it too.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, countries. That's always a good one.
Yeah, you got to have countries.
You could put anything. You could put a shield on there. You could put a globe on there. You could put a name on there, a company logo on there. You can put anything on there you want to.
Ricky, you just made me lose it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad James is not watching. They're after my Lucky Charms.
Oh my!
There you go. I did not know that. I know side plates were different.
He's buried with the.
Well, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that, but I know his side plates were different than Manny's.
I didn't know that either.
I thought they were identical.
Right.
And then Manny Fernandez has the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Texas title?
No, the World Tag that's 25th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we don't have a consensus on what the side plate should have, but just something to represent the world, which could be a lot of different things. Okay, interesting.
Cool.
So moving on, let's go on to should they have a nameplate of some kind? That's the new trend. Is we got to put a name on the world title belt.
I'm not a fan of it.
I'm going to stick with old school without the nameplate.
Yeah, I mean, Ric Flair was the first one on the NWA. Am I right there?
No, it wasn't. No, that was Jack Briscoe.
Briscoe. Okay.
He's the only one to ever have a name on the Dome Globe.
Okay.
Harley Race, he defended the title the first night he had it, that belt, and I don't think it had a nameplate on it then. If it did, I don't remember it.
The one with the red strap?
Jack Briscoe was the first one.
Yep. And no other wrestlers had their name on that belt, that particular belt. When Flair, Dusty, Harley had it after that, they had the two little mounting bolts on there, and that's all you can see on there.
I mean, I understand now how they're doing it with the different side plates and stuff. I like it, but I would prefer old school.
What's not correct? I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's too gimmicky to have, they don't just have nameplates anymore. They have their logos.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He carved his name on the Dome Globe.
Well, that doesn't count. That was etched by a old timer knife and wasn't even on a plate. It was on the main plate. It wasn't on the main plate.
Okay, here's one for you, both of you guys. If you were to create a world title, what references would you use on it for your world title? Like from the side plates to the main plate, what would you put on the belt?
Globe, eagle, I mean, columns. I mean, just so many things.
Did we cover that? Did we just cover that?
Yeah, I thought we did.
No, I thought about making your own belt. Is what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eagle and globe would be my main things that have to be on it.
Yes, it was there. It was there.
Yeah, eagle, globe, wrestling ring, grapplers would have to be.
A wrestling ring, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Like the NWA
And the
TV.
only one, the wrestling ring, the first one comes to mind is the NWA TV, having down on the bottom center, having the ring with the wrestlers.
Yeah.
We'll have them on the side plates, the wrestling ring on the side plate with the company name.
Oh, man.
Sure have missed you, Platinum.
Platinum, yeah. Where have you been, Platinum?
You got to put Buddha right on the main plate, like an eagle. Instead of the eagle, put Buddha there.
Yeah.
Put the globe on his belly.
There you go. I'm not a fan of the nameplates. A nameplate is one thing. I'm fine with that. But having the whole logo on the side plate, I just think it's too much.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too much, yeah. Because now they're doing videos backstage where you see the new champion getting their side plates on there. And like, oh, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, seeing them screw on the plate.
I like the small logo, the company logo at the top.
Okay.
Nanu.
Now, is TNA's the only group that doesn't have the champions' names on their belts, right?
Live long and prosper. Yes, they don't have them on there.
Yeah, and I'm glad. That's what makes partly why their belts are so beautiful.
Yeah. I don't mind a nameplate on the very front at the bottom, just a subtle one. I like that. The way they did it on the
AEW had it, right? They had like in the bottom just a little strip with the name on it, and then they said
the Hogan 85 too, right?
Well, his was only, it wasn't removable. It was etched on there.
Yeah, it was actually part of the center plate. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the only one to hold that version. But I'm thinking of the Undisputed V1, V2, V3. They had the nameplates there. They had Eddie Guerrero's name on there. Oh, shoot. I'm drawing blanks on names. Brock Lesnar.
Undertaker, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Triple H.
Now, Hogan held that belt. Now, did he have his name on the nameplate?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay. On the big gold, the Crumb Ryan, the big gold, when Ric Flair had it, had his name on there. Now, when Dusty Rhodes beat him for that belt, they took Ric Flair's nameplate off of it. And while Dusty had it, he never had a nameplate.
Oh, wow.
When Ronnie Garvin defeated Flair for the belt,
Ronnie Garvin
he didn't get a nameplate.
He didn't get a nameplate. He the whole time just was empty.
Yeah.
I know it was only a month run for Garvin, but
Kurt Angle, Rock, yeah. Flair's the only one that had an etched nameplate over the years. Like Sting held the belt, Lex Luger held the belt. I think anyone else, if they had a nameplate, it was trophy style. It was engraved as trophy style. I don't like that, but it's necessary because it's championship belt. Oh, Yeah. I thought so. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else likes that idea. Sting had one. Yeah. Stinger. I think it says Stinger on there. Yeah.
And even Booker T had his name, wasn't it? A
Booker T.
nameplate on the
Booker T.
big goal. Yeah.
I think only Dusty Rhodes and Ronnie Garvin didn't have a nameplate. I think everybody else had a nameplate. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But again, I don't mind a nameplate on the main plate somewhere toward the bottom, kind of a subtle nameplate, just to acknowledge the champion. But the big old round logo nameplates don't have their names on it. Usually have their initials or their logo, which some of them are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And like Cody Rhodes, I like the red, white, and blue.
Ricky Steamboat didn't have it either.
I like AJ Styles nameplates or logo plates, but I just don't like them as a general rule.
They made it, but they never put it on. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Steamboat was another one that didn't have it. That's right. Forgot about that. That's right. And I did not know that. Every picture of Dusty with that belt had the 3 bolt holes on that nameplate with. I always hated that, but it is what it is. So that's where I stand on that. Next, should there be a logo plate or property plate on the strap? Now, I'm not talking about the nameplate. I'm talking about the logo plate, like some collectors have. Most of the original belts used in the ring did not have one. I think some might have. I don't know if they did. I've heard both sides of that.
I like it because it's different.
Should there be a company logo plate on the strap?
As long as it's not, overdone or annoying.
I mean, it's not the same side on the side it is on the main plate.
Right.
Like the AEW logo. You don't want it on the side plates and the tip, the edge of the belt or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as it's subtle, doesn't overtake it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. When I order my plates, I don't order a logo plate with them. If the maker happens to send one, I'll put it on the belt because I just hate to have a logo plate laying around. But as general, I don't like to have them on there because the ones on TV didn't have that.
Just like
WCW when they put the logo plate, yeah.
The Wing Eagle, the Big Eagle, and then you had the box logo.
Classic IC
had the extra plate on it. Yep, Classic IC too.
Okay. What's your personal preferences? Mine is not to have it.
I like it to represent the company. Like I said, if it's not on the main plate, I like it to be on the edge of the plate.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
This is a good point. If it's on the main plate, why'd you have an extra logo plate? That's a good point.
True.
That's a good point.
Like AEW on the strap too.
When I had my custom made, I had the logo on the top of the main plate, but I also had a logo plate made the exact same design. And but I had it not painted. The logo on the main plate was painted red, white, and blue. The logo plate, I have one that's red, white, blue, but the one I put on the strap was not painted. I just saw it was too much color on the strap. Nope, for logo plate. Yeah. The Undisputed had one too. Interesting. Okay. I think they're pretty, but they're not real practical. Can you imagine having an NWA logo plate on the crumb rind?
No.
I can't either. There really wasn't an NWA. I mean, there was an NWA logo, but I don't think it was official. But they had that. I'm going to throw it out there for you guys. And then let's go on to the next one because we're running out of time. Should there be a belt tip? What are your guys' feelings on a belt tip on a world title?
I actually like it.
I like it. Yeah, I feel it. It depends on what belt it is, how fancy. If it's a real fancy belt, I think you almost got to have a really nice looking.
I mean, not all belts had the tip on it. Some people, when they get the belts, they like to make it.
The IWGP version 4 has a beautiful belt tip.
Yes. It has the medallion on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what she said.
I like the belt tips on some belts. On my personal collection, my personal preference on that is if the original belt had a belt tip, I want the belt tip. If it didn't, I don't. Damon likes the tip.
Yeah.
Jesse doesn't like the tip. What I don't like about the tips, and mainly it's the tips that come from overseas because they make them very thick and very wide. They're very heavy. They slap against the side plates when you fold the belt. If you're one of those kind of people that folds the belt,
I love seeing when a maker makes one of these. They use the half tips. Like, what?
Oh, I hate that. I hate it.
Why do
I
they
hate
even
it.
put that on there?
what's that?
When you see a maker and he'll make just like it's like a half tip. It's like you got one half side, you turn it over. It's like, what the heck did they?
And then they glue it to the strap.
Yes, I always hated that.
Platinum's not a fan of the belt tips. Yeah, I don't know why Crockett didn't want the NWA name on it.
Hey, that's my wrestling name.
Yeah, the late 80s, NWA had absolutely no tips on their belts. None.
Dick Bourne.
Dick Bourne.
Oh, my.
And I don't have this on a banner, but what do you guys feel about? Is there anything you feel like should be on a strap, like carved on the strap? Anything you'd like on that?
Well, you don't see it anymore, but it was always nice in the past. NWA would always put NWA on the right side, NWA vertically on the straps. You know, I don't know if WWF did WWF used to put that on theirs. I don't know if they did or not.
I think the Hogan 84, 85 they did.
Okay.
I don't know that for a fact, but I think they did. That's how I do them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you did the classic belts and you put the logo on the side of it, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I take that back. On the Hogan 84, it was a lace strap. There was no tip on the lace strap.
Okay, maybe the 85.
I'm not tip. I'm sorry.
86.
The WWF logo.
86.
Now I put it on the one that I sold to Richard.
Yeah,
I put it on the one I'm going to replace it with. But the Hogan 85, I think had WWF.
Well, that's the 86.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 86.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah, and Mark did that. You didn't have any tool. You did it all by yourself, Mark.
Yeah, that's hand carved. I didn't have a stamp.
That was really nicely done.
There's one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to put my Hogans all together.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of not happy with the Crockett's for doing that. I think they helped destroy the territories. They were kind of like doing the same thing Vince was doing, trying to buy up all these territories.
Yep.
It's
a shame.
So they're not.
Classic clamshell. Yeah.
I heard that story. Yeah.
I like the AWA logo or the NWA logo on the strap.
Yeah. Classic clamshell. That's right. Yeah. Something else I like to do on not world titles, but if I have like a U.S. or American Heavyweight Championship that I'm releathering, I'll stamp I got a little U.S. flag, which is about half the size of a postage stamp. It's just a subtle little detail. If I have a Texas Heavyweight Championship, I've got a template for a Texas state. I'll stamp it or I'll carve in there. Okay, cool. But it's kind of hard to stamp or carve or stamp a globe into a belt. But I have no problem with the initials of the company or the acronym of the company. Like I said, the Hogan 85. I don't know about the 84. But the Hogan 85 had the WWF, I think, vertically at the end of the snap boxes.
On the right side.
Didn't we interview somebody that uses plates to do their straps? Because they do multiples of them. Remember the straps, the design on the strap? They use plates because they do multiple of them.
Oh, press plates, yeah. I don't have those. I'd like to, but I don't. I don't know about the original Demond, but I carved one in. Well, I only done one that I sold to somebody. I can't remember who bought it. But I carved the Texas state in there. Okay. Ryan Stokes is another great leather guy.
Great guy.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yep.
So that is, we got right to the end of the hour number one, guys. That worked out good. I didn't know how long we could talk about this.
It's a great topic.
Yeah, I thought so. It just popped in my head because I was out of ideas, and I thought, well, why not? Mm-hmm. So we might one of these days have a show where we actually design a title. What I wanted to do with this show was talk about the different elements on the world title and have somebody do an AI as we're doing, like a sketch artist, and have somebody design it as we're talking about it. But there's really no practical way to do that. But what we might do is discuss it on a future show about a particular title, and then have somebody do an AI version of it later.
Yeah,
and,
design your own title with AI.
yeah, and then we'll show it on the show.
The elements
Like one time we booked a pay-per-view. One time we booked a pay-per-view, something like that. That'd be kind of fun. So this brings us to the end of hour number 1. We're getting ready to move on to hour number 2. You're watching Spanning the Globe on the DAV Network. Welcome back to Spanning the Globe on the DAV Network. We are sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Gear Leathering and by Ashley Southern Designs. And again, we are part of the DAV Network, proud to be a part of the DAV Network, which also hosts the Double Dropkick podcast as well as the Rocast. Again, Double Dropkick is on a temporary hiatus. We're hoping it's temporary. Kevin is dealing with some medical issues and can very, very much use your prayers. He did have a little bit of improvement this week. I'm not at liberty to go into details, but he had a little improvement, but prayers are still much needed. So if you're so inclined, we would greatly appreciate that. Awesome. So in hour number 1, if you're just joining us, you go back and watch the replay. We talked about the different elements that we think should and should not be on a world title belt. It was a fun discussion. I thought it would be fun. Absolutely. Give those double drop kicks up for Kevin. Get 2 of them. So we're hoping he'll be back soon watching or commenting. So let me go back to, I got to load some pictures up here. Did you guys see where Tommaso Ciampa, his contract is about to expire with the WWE?
He's going to walk.
He's going to walk. Yeah. Let me upload these pictures here. Here we go. This is what he had to say. In the very near future, my contract with the WWE will officially come to an end. I'd like to thank every single person who contributed to the last 10 years of this incredible journey. Camera crew, ring crew, hair and makeup team. Isn't he bald?
Beard.
Okay. Seamstresses, referees, creative producers, catering crew, commentators, ring announcers. This is kind of small, so I'm having trouble reading this. Travel department, medical team, talent reps, and anybody I may have missed. I'm not sure he missed much there. A very special thank you to all of the men and women who I've shared a ring and locker room with. Nothing but love and respect. And I would be remiss not to give a special thank you to my black and gold family. You will forever hold an incredibly special place in my heart. To the fans who have shown love and support over the last 2 decades, thank you from the bottom of my heart. To my wife and daughter, you are my rock and my forever why. I love you more. I spent the first decade of my career traveling the world on the independent scene. I spent the second decade of my career traveling the world with WWE. I have 1 decade remaining, and I'm beyond excited for whatever challenges lie ahead. I'm an incredibly lucky person, one of the few who has spent his entire adult life living out his childhood dream. And while that dream continues to evolve, I will continue to chase it. With that said, for the first time in over 10 years, I am available for all appearances, signings, photo ops, seminars, movies, TV appearances, fitness collaborators, sponsorships, and so forth. Please email my inquiries, and he puts his email address there.
Cool.
Thank you with a heart and a peace sign. So best wishes to Tommaso Ciampa.
Great heel.
Mm-hmm.
He started out in NXT, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, where he had his legendary matches with Gargano.
Yep.
He was the NXT champion too at one time, didn't he?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He was a brutal heel. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, didn't he and Gargano also tag team together?
DIY.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's the one I'm kind of concerned about because him and Candice LeRae, because without Ciampa, unless they come up with something, I don't know what they're going to do with those two.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big anniversary tomorrow.
The Street Profits were down here last weekend. They were at a college thing down in Miami. And what's his name was there too. Montez Ford and his wife.
We rate above Barrett Jackson. That's great.
Did you make a purchase, Chris? Come on, tell us.
Yeah, you can tell us. We won't tell nobody. We won't tell nobody. Let's see. Oh, I didn't talk about this with you guys before the show started, but did you see the comments that Vince Russo made regarding WWE talent being marks for themselves?
No, I didn't see that. What do you say?
Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. This is a tweet he put out, and I'm not sure when this went out. I saw this pop up on my screen. With every episode I watch of WWE Unreal on Netflix, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I'm still going to finish that. The more and more it becomes abundantly clear that the biggest wrestling marks in the wrestling business are in the ring, all caps. Let me take off this banner so I can read this whole thing. When you're putting wrestling as the number one priority in your life, the most important thing above everything else, including your family, your kids, your physical health, your mental health, well-being, and most importantly, God, you are a mark. I don't want to hear how much you love it. You are a mark. And quite frankly, I feel sorry for you because you are missing the things that actually do matter in life. But one day when you grow up and mature, you will understand it's not all about you. Now, I have a lot of issues with Vince Russo, but I agree with him on this.
Jim, you nailed it. The only reason why he's relevant right now is because JCW brought him over there.
That's right. Well, he got a lot of flack over this because some people said that he's got a clown show going on.
Yeah, technically.
But he's right. I mean, despite what his meaning behind this or whatever his ulterior motives are for this, he's right. If you put the business above your personal life, and we know Ric Flair's legendary for this. He traveled the world with that world title and at the expense of his family.
Well, we used to say that in the promo world. Remember, Mark? Don't be your number one fan.
Yeah. I don't know, Platinum. I never said crap about the guy till right now, but okay. Let's see what he sent me. I'll put him up on the screen a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, Vince Russo. I mean, don't get me wrong. He did a lot back in the day, but he also what he's doing today. I mean, he's relevant because he's got the podcast and he's got the page and he's with JCW. And he had made a reference to what's his name, Violent J, as being Vince McMahon like business wise.
Must be pretty good, huh, Mark?
It is. Hang on.
Oh Jesus! Hour number 2.
Yeah, no, this is like that. It's not like that.
Oh, okay.
Being a mark for yourself. Hang on.
I'm just amazed that thing about Russo. He didn't say bro one time.
Right.
That's true.
Amazing.
But I mean, despite what his motives are behind that tweet, he's right. He really is.
Right. He is.
And I hate to say that because I can't stand Russo.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he came out with the football helmet on and the jersey?
Yeah.
And the pads and everything.
Yeah. Okay, let me put these up here. Whoops. Didn't upload it right. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. This is what Platinum sent me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is rad, man.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Oh, jeez.
Mark, you've got to get that made.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'll get on it.
That would look so cool.
I could not. No, I can't. I mean,
come on, Mark.
It would be funny to have it, but I can't show that to anybody.
That's like
Mark,
making your wife pajamas with your face all over it.
You know the wife would love to come to bed and see that hanging above the bed. Come on.
You want to go for the title?
Want to go for the title? See, there's her title right there's her champion right there.
Oh, I can just imagine those faces saying, "Hey, baby, want to go for the title?"
Now that element should not go on a world title. Oh man.
Right? I agree. I
Insane
agree.
Clown Posse, yeah.
They've come a long way. They do a lot of stuff on YouTube now.
But I think they created a culture of people that are just not good people. The Juggalos, I don't know. It's just
I
they
say
promote violence.
to each their own. That's what I say.
Yeah. Now, didn't they start out as a rock band or something like that, or had a punk band?
It was a hip hop group back in the day. Yeah, they're still recording.
Yeah, but a lot of their followers, what they call Juggalos, haven't they been violent?
It depends on the person. They're not all like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Mark.
Not going there either.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that, Platinum. I don't know, and I'm not saying that's the whole gamut of it, but some have been known to be very violent.
Yeah, like
at events.
Yeah, it depends on the people, the person.
Yeah.
They're not all like that.
It's like the rap that pit bulls get. Pit bulls have a reputation for being unpredictable, but Richard has 3 that have not been that way. So it's just your perception of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have to say the people like my age that used to listen to their music still do from time to time. Just seeing the way their wrestling organization has come a long way. Like Ethan said, it used to be trash back in the day, and they brought it into something better.
Okay, loading up some more pictures here. Oh yeah. Let me pull them up here.
And Black Dahlia's over there wrestling for them.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, we are number 2. Okay.
Yeah, we are number 2.
All right. This is 2026. So 7 years ago, my son and I went to go see WWE Raw, our first and only time to ever see WWE. We went to a WWE live event before that. We went to WWE Raw on Martin Luther King Day in 2019. And my son, who is a big John Cena fan, he wanted to make a poster board to show on TV. I said, "You're probably not going to get on TV," but we went and found a piece of poster board. So if you want to get seen, your best shot is to get not a white poster board, but something brighter, like a neon green. So we found a neon green. He did. Get you a neon green poster board. I don't have a picture of that poster he made, but I printed off the network logo. Which it was the red Universal. I put it on there. Put his thing. The champ is here, and a couple other things on there. So we went. We were not in the floor, but we were on the very first level above the floor. Kind of, if you're looking at the TV, at the ring, the static camera, we would be over to the right-hand side in the very first upper deck. And so they did a tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. at the beginning of the show, which we could see. What you guys were seeing on TV was on the big screen, Titantron. And as soon as they went live, the first thing on the screen was my son's sign. And so what was cool about it, and I can't remember if it was before or after they went on the air, Vince McMahon came out and said hi to everybody and then went back to the back. But they opened the show with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out. And Brock Lesnar at that time was, it was fun for one time. And they came out to the ring, and of course, Paul did a promo. So here is a picture I took from a screenshot because I recorded the show. We were where that red circle's at. That's us in that red circle. I'm on the right. My son's on the left. He's got a sign in his hand there. And I don't remember what the angle was this time, but they were doing the usual promo. "Hello, my name is Paul Heyman." And then later I got a glance of him holding up a sign. Whoops. There it is.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at that. That's great.
That was a close-up. As close as we get, but it was actually closer when the show went on the air. And I had it saved on our DVR when I had Dish Network. We got rid of the receiver, so I no longer have it. I'm hoping they put all the Raws on Netflix, so I go back and get this. But it was cool. We had a good time. But you can kind of make out the Universal, the red Universal there at the bottom of the poster.
Yep.
He had a good time. I had a good time watching him. I had more fun watching him have a good time. He had his camera phone out, taking pictures. Yeah. We know somebody that did. Somebody in one of our belt groups went to a TNA show.
Yeah, they went to last week's TNA.
And sat right behind the announcers, got on TV. But that was our experience with WWE Raw, Martin Luther King Day in 2019. Had a great time there in Oklahoma City. So,
hey, Marcus, sent you something.
Okay. Let me look.
Hey, baby.
All right. I could have waited till after the show to watch that. But okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We actually went to a WWE live event before that, a few months before that, and I took my network logo, which I re-leathered, and I had 9 people asked to hold that belt and take a picture with it. I got a picture. I don't have it on me right now. I have one person. I took a picture of one guy holding the belt. I could have charged for that.
$20 a picture. Virgil got it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to be. I mean, I don't watch it on television, but it's kind of fun to be there in person because it's just a different experience.
I remember taking my son to Monday Night Raw. Titus O'Neil's brother was the one that got us tickets, and we picked him up on call, and because his brother used to work for me when I worked at the hotel. So my son, when we went there, he had his John Cena sign, and that night just happened to be The Rock come out because it was in his hometown in Miami, and then Pitbull came out and performed. So I said, now you can tell your mother you went to a wrestling match and a concert at the same night.
I like Pitbull. I do. He's from Cuba, isn't he? He's Cuban?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Now, wasn't he like a fashion designer or something like that? And
no, he was a hip hop artist.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was a fashion designer or something like that.
No, hip hop artist. Yeah,
Mr. Worldwide, wasn't he?
Mr. Worldwide.
Okay. I thought I read somewhere. Maybe I must have misunderstood. But I thought he was a fashion designer first, and then fell into music.
I mean, live shows are good, especially televised shows. And if you're there in the audience, I mean, that one time me and my friend got the front row tickets. What was his name? Who's the guy that collects all the ring used belts?
Oh, Conrad Thompson?
No, not Conrad. The other guy. The one that gave Chris Jericho the Intercontinental title.
The guy you met at AEW, Richard?
Yeah, him.
I can't remember.
I forgot his name. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool experience for one time.
The one thing I thought was interesting about being at Raw Live is, and I always hated it when they did this, but they would have the intros, the wrestlers come down to the ring, and as they're walking toward the ring, they would go to commercial. You know, like in the middle of the intro. And so when you're there, they turn out the house lights. And so the wrestlers go to their respective corners and they get a bottle of water handed to them. They just kind of pace back and forth. They basically leave their character.
Yeah.
And then when the lights come back on, the commercial's over, they go back into character. It's like when you're watching on television, it's like there was no time had passed, but you're sitting watching the whole thing and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It really ruins the illusion for me.
I've been to Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Armageddon, and Hell in a Cell. Wow. I was at the Hell in a Cell where CM Punk climbed the cage and put Paul Heyman on top. And they got that big crane that brought him up. And CM Punk went up to the cage and beat him up.
Another thing I noticed was interesting is they put that microphone under the ring to catch all the bumps on the mat. It sounds different when you're there. It sounds like what do you call it? Synthesized drum, bass drum. The hit. It just got a weird sound to it.
It sounds like you're jumping on like a sheet metal. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. I don't remember them playing pyro when I was there. I don't remember.
I had them all. Yeah, especially Kane's.
It was loud when I was there.
Kane's was the loudest.
but it when they're hitting the mat, it sounded like they were hitting a synthesized drum.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't sound like they're hitting boards. It just sounded like it had artificial sound to it. It was really weird.
When I went to Armageddon, I was actually in one of those boxes that was right near the entrance. So when the pyro went off, you felt it.
Yeah.
You could feel the heat from the pyro.
And as much as I dislike McMahon, it was kind of cool to see him come out because he didn't do that every show.
No.
I think he came out during the show. I think it's after the show started. Yeah, but this one had a different sound to it. I don't know if it's because of the arena or because of I don't know what it was. It just didn't sound like a natural bump sound.
Now that Jesse brings that up, remember years ago there was a thing that went around that there was microphones in the corners and they picked up on stuff. They picked up on them calling out. Yeah, it was. I think it was Hulk Hogan and somebody else. They were calling out the moves in the ring, and the microphone overheard it.
Well, I know World Class, they didn't. I think they put one parabolic microphone under the ring to catch that sound, but they also had microphones on booms that they would stick under the rope into the ring to catch the sounds of the wrestlers groaning and groaning, and every so often you hear.
And then back then they had the one that raised up in the middle, right, from the announcer. It used to come down in the middle of the ring.
That was Madison Square Garden.
That was only Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. Yeah. But they would have those other microphones they stick through the ropes and catch your sounds. And every so often you hear Ric Flair go, bounce off the rope and give me a sleeper. You could actually see Flair do that. He would put the guy up against the corner, like he's gonna throw him across, and he'd lean into him and whisper. You wouldn't hear it, but you knew what he was doing. He'd reverse this and throw me into the corner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Back then, you didn't know what they were doing.
You didn't know. We thought it was.
You thought it was trash talk. Like, I'm getting ready to hurt you.
Even then, now today, you'll see when somebody, they put a move on it and he takes it too hard. You'll see him leaning there. You're all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when I went, I've been to the live events here when they had World Class. They come up here. Now, I didn't go to the house show or the arena shows like at the Sportatorium or the Will Rogers Coliseum. When they came up here, it was a lot like that, except it was a different crowd. But they would have the tires with the concrete in them and a little fence post up there, and they'd have tape or rope go around the ring. There were no barriers.
Didn't they go from rope to chain or something like that years ago? Yeah,
well, it was rope, just rope. And if they threw the wrestler out of the ring, they would fall there at your feet. You could reach down and touch them.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't supposed to, but women did it.
Grandma smack them with the cane.
Yeah, but now they fall up against that barrier, and there's a wall. If you're sitting there behind the wall, you can't see. You have to stand up and look over the rope, over the barrier. But back then, you could just look at your feet. Don't mess up my shoes.
Some of the barricade now that surrounds the ring, it's either padding or it has that hard shell around it.
Yeah. Jesse, the two rings I helped put together were 2x10s with a 1-layer carpet padding, and that was it. And then the mat. They did have some give to them, but not trampoline style give.
Now, question: were they single boards, or was it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they had to separate to make that noise because they had to bounce with the ring.
Well, it was practical to do it that way because you can't have a 20 by 20 sheet of wood. Where would you put it?
Yeah.
So they had those boards, those 2x10 stacked in the trailer, and they just pull each one out and lay them across there.
That's so neat. One time we went to see the NWA, and it was Barry Windham versus Mike Rotunda, and the ring broke, and they were taping. They were taping for TV that night, and so we got to see how the ring, how they took it apart and put it together. It was so neat seeing how they did that.
They did that the night of AEW. We went there. They filmed 4 different shows, and they changed everything, the mats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When we were there, and they pulled the ring skirts over.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
sure.
What I didn't understand or don't understand how they did this, but when they helped put a couple of rings together, they would take a chain or a steel cable, steel braided cable, and ratchet them together to keep the bottom of the ring post from pulling out. How they did this in WWE, where they had the big wrestlers like the Big Show and this other big guy, they would fall in the ring and the ring would just fall apart. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they did that. Cool. one of the rings I helped put together at the Hall of Fame was actually a WCW powerhouse, or it was a powerhouse ring.
Now, stupid question. Did they have any springs underneath the ring?
No, none. They had steel girders across there, and on top of that, you put the 2x10s.
That was just a thing back then. Everybody thought it was springs under it.
Yeah, the only spring it had was whatever flex the metal would give, and it wasn't much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when you run the rings or run the ropes. It looks like fun. I tried it once. It hurts. It really hurts.
When we went to the small house show for Boca Championship Wrestling, when they hit the mat, especially Big O, when he hit the mat, and the other guy that played the Undertaker, man, you felt that when they hit the ring.
Yeah. And they tighten those ropes really, really tight. And some wrestlers will go up there and bounce back and forth the ropes and say, hey, this needs to be tighter, it needs to be looser. And I don't know how they determine, because there's different wrestlers that go in the ring. But
well, you can see the imprints on their back too when they fling off the ropes.
Yeah. But the ropes, at least on the rings I was at, they look like they're like rubber, pieces of rubber. They're not. What they are braided steel cables wrapped in either duct tape or some type of a tubing.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, the red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm. So when you go up and bounce, you're actually bouncing against that braided cable. Now, if you're not wearing a shirt, I can only imagine how that feels.
Ooh,
not too good.
Yeah.
Especially if you have one of those barbs coming through.
Yeah. But it was just interesting to see how that worked underneath there. An interesting story about that. The guy, that Zek, whatever his name is, that real tall guy that played the Undertaker on the Young Rock, he came to BCW last year and it was helping us set up the ring. I was standing on the apron and the top rope was right here to me. And I was tightening that one corner. I looked across and saw him standing on the floor with the top rope right here.
Well, you see my picture. Tall. You see my picture with both of them together.
Yeah.
I'm standing in the middle. I look like a midget compared to them.
Who's the one? What's the name of that one referee? Young Nate? They call me Little Nate.
Little Nate, Charles Robinson.
He still to this day, he will help the crew put the ring together and take the ring down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Says,
Jimmy Hart is the same way.
Yeah. He said, I'm not a star. I'm here to work, and this is hard working. You know,
a lot of times if they don't have enough of a ring crew, they will have the talent help.
Mm-hmm.
And after the BCW shows, the wrestlers chip in and help out.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the indies do that. A lot of the indie wrestlers do that.
Okay.
But it's rare, very rare to see a pro, professional referee and manager / wrestler put their hands on stuff too.
Mr. Fuji used to do that.
That's right.
Set up chairs, sweep. Charles Robinson sweep, set up chairs. It's just interesting. Paying your dues, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's all about.
Yeah, it's interesting. One more piece of wrestling news I want to bring up, and I don't know this guy very well, but basically they call him Evil.
What's up, Mendoza?
He's currently in New Japan, but his contract is going to expire. And the rumor is, and I can't remember who was rumoring this, but supposedly they're going to bring him to WWE when his New Japan contract is up.
Here's the question: SmackDown or Raw?
Don't know.
Depends. Well,
let me see if I can see that.
He's a former boyfriend of Io Sky, and she's a world ladies tag team champion, which is on both shows. So they got to be real careful, I guess, where they're going to put him.
Yeah. Well, he could go. Could he go to NXT?
Yeah, he could do a little time in NXT.
Coming right over.
I don't know how old he is or how many years he's had, but
it'll be NXT. I agree.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt.
Well, they did that with Solo. Remember Solo Sikoa? They did it with him. Yeah. They started over in NXT.
Solo was so he didn't spend a whole lot of time there. He was a few months, and then he was up in WWE.
You'll be interesting to see. Because it's a different style of wrestling over there. New Japan has a different style than
I just
WWE.
hope they don't ruin him. I hope they don't do to him what they did to Shinsuke.
That's what I'm hearing, Jim. Yeah, I think it's terrible. Let him go back to the way he was.
I wish they would. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nor.
Yep.
Is he a young guy? Nor?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think he's middle aged. I think he's in his
30s.
late 40s. I want to say.
Okay, I've been seeing a lot of rumors about when Jericho's actually going to show up. He's going to show up at Raw. He's going to show up at next PLE,
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. So we'll see him when we see him. But I'm just tired of the speculation because nobody knows.
I know he owns the Judas song, but I would love to see him come out to break the walls down.
Well, when the one announcer did that promo and he said about, be sure to watch this week because they're going to break the walls down. Everybody thought, oh, well, that's got to be.
Yeah, right.
And he knew what he was doing.
Maybe late 30s, 40s.
Okay. I look forward to seeing him. I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Just hope they don't shin.
He's had some great matches.
So, do you guys have any belts on order?
Maybe. Maybe I do.
Me, it's going to be a while. My last purchase was the one I got from you.
Okay.
I know we said that a lot, but it'll be a while.
Your last purchase for me is leading to my next purchase. The belt I sold you, I'm replacing it with a different etch style belt. It's going to be the same belt, but etched differently.
Yeah,
I want to see what the HD
surprise. I won't say anything more about it, but I'm going to when I get it, I'll debut it on the show.
Well, I've had a couple of CNC belts. I've had that Winged Eagle. I still have it, and I got had that Hogan 84, which is CNC, which I sold to Richard. I'm ordering a new Hogan 84, but it's going to be HD acid etched.
I still can't get over how Richard had that thing shining like a mirror.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. Whatever
it's still like that. Richard. I told you, it's the thicker eyeglass cloth. That's kind of like the. It's kind of like, you know how they had the jewelry cloths.
But what was the spray you used on it? That really did it too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Jim just told it on himself.
Okay.
So did I. That's what I use.
I'm gonna have to get some of that.
You put it on
the foam, right? That's
you put it on the cloth itself.
Yeah,
okay.
I use that.
The belt. You spray the okay.
Microfiber cloth. I have the ones that we used to use at work.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'll give that a try.
Yeah. I thought you put your own essence on it.
Nah. But I do guys, I do have belts for sale.
Tell everybody about it, Richard.
I have the John Cena London title for sale. I'm willing to negotiate with that. I do have a new Waz ECW Taz belt. Leather is done by Paradise Customs, Chris Nichols. And I have the white Intercontinental shop belt also for sale. I posted them in the sales post, the 3 groups. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me. Just some stuff that
that Cena belt is sweet.
It is a nice belt. I love the belt, don't get me wrong. But
I got that last year too.
Yeah. It works good. Like I said, you got to put it on the cloth itself. So you use 2 different cloths.
You can get it at Walmart.
Yeah.
I think I got mine at Walmart.
And use a clean one to wipe it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I use the microfiber towels that look like a terry cloth. But I have one of those like you're talking about. I actually got it from AJS Belts.
Oh, wow.
The belt order one time. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to get mine from when my wife worked for the company she worked. They give her a bunch of them. So I have like a dozen of them.
Okay. There you go.
Wow.
Nice scent too. My wife hates the scent. She said, "Don't clean those belts in here." So I had to take them to another room and clean them.
Is it overbearing, the scent?
It's strong. Yeah, it's strong.
But hey, it's cleaning the belt.
It's non what's that stuff? Ammonia. It's not ammonia, but it's still got a strong
ammonia free.
Ammonia free, yeah, but it's still got a strong smell to it.
I'll tell you what, the one cherry wood cabinet that I have my belts in, that I have most of all the belts you did. As soon as you open that door, the leather smell, the leather smell hits you right in the face. The musk of Maggard.
That special scent.
Put the essence on there, yeah. Woo, no paid cheers.
Stank of Maggard.
Yeah, the stank of Maggard, yeah. Maggard stank. You heard that group, Hooba Stank? I'm the Maggard stank.
Hoover stank.
Hobart stank.
I mean, be honest. There's nothing like a belt on fresh leather. Especially if you have them just
Right.
displayed like Mark has his. You walk in the room and they're all, right there, and you can actually smell the leather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't smell leather anymore.
It's better than like smelling the chemical smells that you smell from overseas.
Yeah. Yeah. But I got the Hogan 84 HD coming in. I've got the Hogan 85, which is SD. I like to have them by the same maker. And then I got a child-sized version of the custom I have made for myself to give to my grandson so they get put on leather. So like a shoe store, yeah, or a leather jacket store. You ever been to a motorcycle shop where they sell leather? Yeah.
Smells like chaps.
Yeah.
I
know where you're going with that.
Certain kind of chaps, right, Richard?
A certain kind, yeah. Classless chaps.
Hog wild, baby, hog wild.
Hog wild. Speaking of hog wild, that movie Wild Hogs, we talked about that the other day. I've actually been to that town where they filmed that movie, Madrid. It's
really?
between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
It's called
Madrid?
Like they don't call it Madrid?
No, it's Madrid.
Madrid, okay.
Yeah. It's like a little art town. Like you go to paint pictures and stuff like that. It's a really small town. It's like a state highway goes through there.
So basically, you're telling us it's an artsy fartsy town?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
But the diner is still there. They built it for the movie, but they left it up when they finished production, and it's a gift shop. You can.
Oh wow.
You got memorabilia there from the movie. It's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And I didn't sit there, but because you can't. But I stood at the booth where they showed up and were thirsty, and it's still there. But all the booths have posters and bandanas and all sorts of stuff on there. So.
Oh, cool.
And I do have a pair of those chaps when I ride my motorcycle in cold weather. It keeps your legs warm. But I wear jeans underneath.
Sure you do, Mark.
I do.
Wait. Sure you do, Mark. Wait. I forgot to add. No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy here. Oil free, ammonia free, and oil free. But yeah, I'm hoping to get those pretty soon, and I can put them on leather. But I'm gonna try to do my grandson's. I actually got a belt I'm working for a customer right now, but it's just been so cold. I got to walk 60 to 70 feet out here in the cold to get to the shop, and then it's keeping the shop warm is kind of a challenge. But we got up to 8 inches of snow forecast starting tomorrow and Saturday, so I may not be able to get out to my shop until.
I was going to ask you that. You got a heater out there for you?
I got those little small propane bottle heaters.
Mm-hmm.
It's a buddy heater. It's got ceramic there, and it works pretty good, but it takes a while for it to warm up. And the shop is actually insulated. I got spray foam insulation on the walls, and I insulated my door. But the door, when the overhead door shuts, there's a little gap at the top. I got to put some washers underneath the hinges to try to get this to shut all the way up.
Butt heater.
A butt heater, yeah. Actually, when I was working that belt last night, I had that heater sitting in my feet, and it kept me warm. I also had a space heater, electric space heater, sitting on the bench top, so I was plenty warm.
I think plenty of the drill companies sell the heaters now. They're like fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get them electric or you can get them gas.
Okay. All right. But those are the 3 orders I got, and those will complete my orders. I know I've said this before. So is Jim Meals.
For now. For now.
That's on my list, but I don't have the money for it right now, and it's going to take some modification of a building I just built. I don't want to ruin that yet. So, but that is on my mind. I got one of those portable.
That would be good. Yeah. Diesel heater. There you go.
Something else you can do is you can take a roll of toilet paper, brand new roll of toilet paper, put it in a little small paint cans, fill it full of denatured alcohol, set that on fire, and it'll burn clean. And but you're in a good roll of toilet paper. But those work.
Just imagine when something hits your stomach and you're like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have used that toilet paper."
Yeah. Jim and I have this thing back and forth where we keep saying, you're going to buy another belt. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Oh, I bought another belt. Told you. We do that. It's a gotcha thing. So.
It happens. What can you do?
Jim is another guy that does leather, but he only does it for his own collection. And I would like to see him go commercial with it because I think he'd enjoy it. And he does good work. I've seen his work, so I've heard this too. Yeah, those terracotta planters, yeah. It does radiate that clay radiates heat. That's right. If you can find a ceramic pot, that's even better.
Yeah,
but those,
that's a way to
the
do
toilet
it too.
paper. No problem. The toilet paper thing, I actually use that in a tent. I was on a motorcycle trip with some guys overnight, and it got a little cold in that tent, so I got a can out and put that toilet paper in there with denatured alcohol and set it on fire, and it wasn't like a campfire. It just burns clean and burns invisibly. But you have to use denatured alcohol. VHS.
Was that in the burn barrel?
Oh, there he is. That's just a classic.
It is.
You're number one.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
One more.
Somebody take the damn money.
Yeah, please.
Is it velvet?
He whooped Joe Lewis's ass.
The look on your face when you get the belt you always wanted as a kid.
New belt day.
I hope he cleaned the floor.
My page belt just arrived.
Oh.
Prom video
Collection.
I mean, the guy was just.
It's a big box.
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Then she said.
Oh, Keith, you
God.
missed an earlier episode where we introduced that clip.
Was that a failed sneeze?
Yeah. No,
Failed something.
I had a belt of the week on somebody's belt that they sent me that, and for reasons known only to me, I put that clip at the end of it.
You know what that reminds me of? The scene at a police academy when he's talking at the
Yeah,
up at the post.
the girl on the podium. Yeah.
Yeah.
He enjoyed that speech.
Oh,
very much so. Very much so.
Jim.
All right. So what else is going on, guys? I don't have any wrestling news.
Well, okay. Saturday is Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm.
And then a week later, we got the Royal Rumble. So that's 2 great weekends in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And possibly a Jericho re-debut.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that Powerhouse Hobbs, under that new stupid name I'm seeing they're going to give him, he's probably going to pop up in the Rumble.
Reese Keys.
Why change his name?
I don't
Why?
know. Pierce, hello.
Just change his name to Hobbs.
We are live down under.
Hey, Pierce, how you doing, bud? Good to see
Good day,
you.
mate. Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Glad you're joining us. Thank you.
We missed that, guys. Come on.
We do. Yeah. Rumble will be let down. I don't doubt that. Don't doubt that at all.
All in his WrestleMania has got to be very. That last WrestleMania was absolutely terrible.
Happy New Year to you as well, Pierce.
Oh, that was garbage.
So,
Happy New Year.
are we going to give our predictions on next week's show for the Rumble?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. What's the main event for Saturday night's main event?
I forgot.
Let me look it up. I can't remember. Somebody watching probably knows by the time I get it.
I think it was Monday Night Raw. The women stole the show again.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley and Io, they stole the show again. SmackDown was okay.
That's another thing. The Royal Rumble Stadium appears to be slowly getting ready, but they're not sure it's going to be
But boy, I mean, I've seen pictures. I can't believe how much what they're doing. It's a whole thing for this. They're building.
Yeah,
they're building
Stadium.
practically the whole stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pierce. Thank you.
Right.
Okay, let's
That's
see.
not, we lost
The main. I don't know if it's the main event, but we're going to have Cody versus Jacob Fatu.
Okay.
And let's see who else. Randy Orton versus Trick Williams versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. It's undisputed WWE title #1 contenders fatal 4-way match.
Oh,
I'm
lazy
going
booking. Lazy
I'm
booking.
going for Randy Orton winning that one, hopefully.
And then they got the women's tag champions Rhea Ripley and Io Sky battle Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
They're going to retain.
Yeah.
Is Randy Orton going to turn heel?
I think so.
I think so. I mean, he's been a face. I mean, just because he's been a face too long. I mean,
Yeah.
And I would love to see him a double heel turn, him and Cody.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
The
right. We lost
legacy.
Bobby Duck. We lost Bobby Duckham Sr. Yesterday. I
Sure
thought he
did.
passed away years ago, but
Yeah, but
I
what
guess I was
got me
thinking
was what I was telling you guys is, Bobby Jr. died 25 years ago.
I guess that's who I was thinking of when I
Yeah,
heard
Yeah.
this.
me too. Me too.
But
Yeah, it was sad to
lost
see.
another legend.
He was 81 years old.
He wasn't as. I think his son had more fame than he had.
I think he did.
But
Yeah,
still-
Junior died
still
of a drug
another-
overdose, I believe.
Yeah,
Sad.
not surprising. It is sad. That was a common thing back in the 80s.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mendoza, AEW's starting to get good, but TNA is really good.
They're getting a little better how they're handling the Wednesday night show. They're not scrambling crazy crap. They're having meaning for certain. Like it was really neat to hit MJF sitting there watching almost every contender match.
Mhm.
They're thinking it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, Collision. I'm not too enthused with Collision.
Yeah. Well,
So is the Royal Rumble Stadium they're building? Is that going to be a permanent fixture there, or is that just something they put in for this event?
especially if Saudi buys WWE one day, it's
I see that happening.
and if that happens, oh my god.
Oh, to be in Greenland?
I hadn't heard that.
It's been a
haven't
while
heard
since we
that.
heard that.
Yeah,
It
been a
usually
while.
makes its way around every now and
To
then.
each their own.
Yeah, exactly.
It does look like a big scaffold. Yeah, it looks like a
does.
Class 2A football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully they get done in time for the event. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they will.
You and me both, Jesse.
I just watch again today's stuff. I try to keep up with stuff this way.
You know what I miss?
Yeah.
I miss the rules. Like a title had to be defended every month. And if you're
Yep.
the
Mhm.
champion, you're a first contender, U.S. champion, was the #1 contender of the world title. You won't have any of that anymore.
No. And something else I hate is when you have like a faction like Judgment Day or whatever. Back then, they had to stay at the back. They couldn't come
Mhm.
ringside, just stand
Instead
there.
of just
at
all of them
ringside.
coming around and getting around the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, you have one of them sneak down and maybe interfere and then hide in the back, but
Yeah.
they wouldn't come out there and stand there like it looked like a lumberjack match.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
But rules.
Because the WWE writers are not old time wrestling fans. They're just
No.
writers paid to
Yeah.
make it like a Hollywood movie and, scripted. I mean,
And that's why I say I hate Fatal 4-Ways because to me it's just lazy booking.
It
We
is.
don't know what to do with these guys. Let's put them in the ring together. It's like Menudo.
it's plumb lazy booking. It's
It's like picking a
wrestling.
tag team that night.
Yeah, it's wrestling Menudo. Is what it is.
wrestling BS is what it is.
Yeah. Riders not. Yeah. Oh, speaking of bookers, Tony Khan got Fightful Booker of the Year. Just lost respect for Fightful.
Oh,
Booker
Tony, you're
Booker
such a
of the
great-
year is more likely.
Tony, you're such a great booker. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Tony, you could pick the booker
Yeah.
like nobody else.
That guy owed Tony Khan money or something, putting that in there. Come on.
It's ridiculous.
Booker of
Hey,
the
Tony Khan, here's what I think of your booking award.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tony Khan.
You're a terrible booker. You're a terrible booker.
deserved the
Don't you
best
dare book
booker.
me, damn it.
Yeah. Aren't by the way, Tony, don't you have a new belt coming up soon? Once again, we got 10 minutes left of the show. I want to remind everybody we have 248 subscribers to the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 500. We're not quite halfway there. We're like
500. We'll get that
Let's
belt
get
given
500.
to you.
My
500.
goal, and my hope is to get to 500 by July. If not, we're going to rethink this whole thing. But
Mhm.
this is what's at stake.
I mean, look at this. It's beautiful.
CNC
Gorgeous.
dual plated 4mm plates by Unique Championship Belts. And this is my belt. I got identical plates in a box waiting to be put on leather when we get closer, but it will be on my leather with a two-piece tip, full belt tip. But we got to get that 500 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Like, subscribe, share. And
Ben
once
lost
we get to
power,
500
man.
Yeah, he lost power.
Yeah.
Didn't pay his electric bill. But they're having winter weather up there where he lives, and it's on its way here. And
It's on
so
its way here too.
Yeah, I heard
we don't anticipate having power issues here, but southern Oklahoma along the Red River and south in Texas, North Texas, they're going to get some ice that's going to be put thousands of people out of power.
Yeah, that'll take you out for good.
Yeah. Dusty Rhodes is another good booker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Except I got the Dusty Road finishes. That drove me crazy.
Yeah, I hate
Dan knows.
Well,
Not Dusty, not his finishes.
back then I didn't know they were Dusty finishes.
I didn't either.
But they were so mad that you're like, my guy won. No, he didn't.
No, technicality. Here comes Tommy Young. Oh, no, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, hated that.
That's what happens when you have 645 Dome Globes.
That's his favorite, Kevin.
Yeah. He's been prepping. I've got a generator. So, but let's get to 5 subscribers so we give that belt away.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get closer, get to 300 or 400, I'm going to start putting on leather. And
If that, we're going to have to event it off so Mark can get some more chaps.
Yeah.
He can wear those chaps when he goes to defend that belt that Platinum sent the pictures of him.
Yeah, if we can't get close by July, then I may rethink about maybe doing an event for that belt or something like that. But we do appreciate each and every one of our subscribers. But if you could add more to it, that would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We just love the show. We love to talk about the belt hobby. We like to talk about wrestling. We like to talk about other things that come to mind. Hazel's chaps.
He's trying to be clean.
Yeah. I'll tell you why. It's because they don't want 11. That's why.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
You want to see snow? Look at Russia got this past week.
Oh yeah.
That's a hell of a snowstorm.
I was telling the guys before the show, and it's probably common in northern states, but here in Oklahoma it's not very common. But one year I got a 5-foot fence back, or had a 5-foot fence before I put the 6-foot fence up. But we had snow drifts come in so high I could walk up the snow drift, step over the fence, and walk down the other side.
Cool.
Yeah.
I remember
Appreciate
one
that,
year,
Chris.
Thanks,
it was
Chris.
You can go back to Barrett Jackson.
I think it was 1985, the storm, or 86 snowstorm in New York, where the streets were so covered with snow that the snowbanks on the side, when the plows went through, were as high up to the second floor of an apartment building.
Wow. Appreciate that, Platinum. You made it to the end of the show.
Yeah.
We're close.
Thanks,
close
man.
enough. Appreciate that. -1 there in Chicago. We're going to get close to that in wind chills here Saturday or Sunday. But all right, Jesse, thanks for watching.
Thank you for
Prayers for
watching,
your
man.
wife.
Prayers to your wife. Prayers to Kevin out there and the family.
First, Kevin.
Love.
Kevin had showed some signs of improvement this week, but again, prayers are still needed because he still has a long way to go.
Yep.
His wife has been good enough to update us. Just asked us to pass along the need for prayers.
Shout out to Logan, man.
Details.
Shout out to Logan.
Love you, Logan.
Logan is an angel on earth.
She is. Yes,
Taking
she
very
is.
good care of Kevin, and we greatly appreciate her giving us updates and let us know how Kevin's doing. Hoping Kevin will be back soon to pick up the Double Dropkick podcast, or at the very least, comment on the show.
Mm-hmm.
His usual naughty humor. He has some naughty humor. All right. Hey, before you go, Chris, have you ever been to a Barrett Jackson auction in person? Just curious. Yeah, I hadn't heard yet if we're going to be out of school tomorrow.
What happened years ago when we had to walk through the snow? Now today kids get e-schooling.
Yeah, we had to walk through the snow. We wore galoshes. We had galoshes back. Remember had the little tabs that folded over and
Mhm.
take
Oh,
them to
yeah.
school. Had those old school steel or aluminum radiators or cast iron radiators. You put your galoshes and gloves on top of those, and they
Yep.
dry out.
I remember taking bread bags. My father taught me, or shopping bags, and put your socks, your socks on first, and then you put it over your sock and put them in the boot. Then you had the lawn johns where you were from head to toe in lawn johns.
Oh yeah.
Walking through the snow.
That scene on Christmas Story where Randy, the little brother, had to be bundled up, and that was not uncommon.
Yeah, it is, man. It's terrible.
Okay. The snow's horrible in Florida.
Believe it or not, my brother got a lot the other day on I-10. He got a lot over there.
I hear the snow just is all over Miami.
There was a time, I think it was 77, it was in Miami. Yeah.
It comes from Cuba.
Cuba, yeah. The no snow candy.
Yeah, snow candy. There you go. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't have any kids in school. I got a grandson in school, but my kids are both
when we were kids, they brought out the Bigfoot tires for the buses. They made sure we got to school.
when I was a kid, and I'm sure Andy can relate to this, our thing, we didn't have social media. You had to watch television or listen to the radio, and they would scroll through all the schools, and you had to wait to see if your school showed up.
We used to have a radio station, and we had to stay up, praying our school would be canceled. And it just
that's what we used to do. Please.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got Denver and LA.
How about
and
this?
I'm pulling for Denver, even though I don't have a dog in the fight.
How about this? Walking all the way to school and they cancel school as you get there.
Oh,
that never happened to me.
Well,
that never happened to me.
Yeah, you got to walk all the way back home.
Yeah, I'm hoping Denver takes it all. I don't have a dog in the fight because my Cowboys. Well, I don't have to go there.
I don't want
to. Denver is my favorite AFC team.
Screw the Rams. Oh no.
I heard.
Well, I don't like the Rams either, but I don't want Seattle going.
I heard the Cowboys are going to sponsor Hoover vacuums.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cold. It gets cold up there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do got Denver. I do. I say that I had them until their Bo Nix got hurt, but we'll see what happens with their backup quarterback. But I'm hoping they win. Pats winning that game, you think? We'll see.
I think so.
We'll see.
We will see.
We shall see.
Go Hawks.
Well, guys, if you're getting snow, be safe this weekend. Stay warm.
Hey, Jermaine, what's up, buddy?
Jermaine, how's it going?
What's up, Jermaine?
Yeah, you guys stay safe out there with the snow coming and the big storm coming. Absolutely. You don't have to be out on the road. Don't go out on the road because it's terrible driving in snow, especially ice.
Don't go out unless you have to, I guess.
Jermaine, you missed Ben. He lost power, so he was on the first hour.
Make sure you get your bread and milk.
Right before the first hour ended?
I believe towards the middle
of the show, between 2 hours, I think it was.
All right.
Yeah. Doing good, man.
Yeah, we're doing good. Doing great.
Doing good. Great to see you, Jermaine.
Yeah, guys, stay safe out there,
Yeah, stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Stay warm.
That sounds good. So with that, guys, we're going to cut the show a couple minutes early. Again, we want to thank you. Enjoyed that first hour, that first topic. Great topic. It was fun. I thought it would be. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be. We'll revisit that sometime and maybe bring AI into it. And
if you come up with a custom championship, post it in the group.
Yeah. Wild World of Belts, Championship Belt Brothers. Love those wrestling belts, big boys belts.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
There's some other ones, AD Terry's group. And I'm sorry, I can't remember some of the names of the groups, but so many to remember. All right, Kevin. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, great to see you, Kev.
So on behalf of Andy, Ben, and Richard, although Ben's not here right now, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on Spanning the Globe. Have a good night.